Hello everybody, Todd Boble, and that is a picture of myself and my lovely wife Angela. And today I want to talk to you guys about article marketing. And this is the first video in a series of probably 3 or 4, and we're going to talk today about keyword research. And I'm going to show you how I brainstorm ideas for an article once I find a keyword to target. And it's very important to not skip this step because you want to make sure that people are searching for the term that you write your article around, and B, you want to make sure that there is not too much competition out there where it would take you months or maybe even years to rank for a search term. Our goal is to get on the first page of Google with our articles, and that will bring massive traffic to any website of your choosing. You pick it, they come. And what's so cool about this, guys, is you could really target that traffic because you're writing an article around that keyword. So, for example, if you're trying to generate leads for your MLM opportunity or for mentoring for free, you can write articles specifically for MLM leads, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So let's get started. What we're going to need is we're going to be using Google's free keyword tool, and we're also going to be using an add-on called SEO for Firefox, and a calculator if you need it. And we're going to be going after long tail keywords. Okay, we're going to go after these sub niches, not just for example MLM leads, maybe MLM lead generation or MLM lead generation techniques. I'm going to show you how to go after those long tail keywords or key phrases, but we want to make sure that they're searched at least 1,000 times per month on a global level. And I'm going to show you how to rank them for competition. You want to have them ranked less than a 3.0. If they're not ranked less than a 3.0, then I certainly would not want to target them for an article or video or blog post. And I'll show you what that means here in just a second. So without further ado, let's get going here. So like I said, your first step, you're going to want to go to tools.seobook.com and download SEO for Firefox. Once you have that installed, if you look in the bottom right hand corner here, see where it says SEO in color, that means it's installed, and if it's in color, that means it's working. To turn it off, you just left click it once and it will gray it out. You don't want to leave this on all the time because it is very demanding and it pulls a lot of information when you use your Google search. So, but your first step is to come down here, of course make sure it's on, which means it's in color, and you want to right click and then go to options and left click. Once that comes up, you want to, the only settings you want to have set on automatic is PR, the first one, and set it for 2 seconds. Everything else you're going to want hidden until you scroll down to, I believe it's Alexa. Leave that on automatic, or set that to automatic, and set it for 2 seconds. Everything else in here, leave all the other settings the same except all these other trends, cache, DMOZ, blog lines. You want those all to be hidden, okay? If not, it's just gonna bring up a tremendous amount of information that is not relevant to this video right now. So everything hidden except for Alexa and PR, and you want those set on automatic. Then click OK. All right, great. Now let's go ahead and get started. So you want to go to google.com, and you may already have this saved in your bookmarks. If not, you just type in keyword tool. It will be the first one that comes up right here, and you want to click that. And of course, you guys can, if you've got a free account, you have to have a free account with Google to use this keyword tool, which is easy to do. Most of us have got Gmail accounts. And so let's go ahead and search MLM leads. Okay, I'm wanting to write some articles around lead generation and MLM leads, and so I'm going to type in MLM leads and click Get Keyword Ideas. And what this is going to do, guys, is going to bring up the actual word or phrase that we typed in, and then it's going to bring us some other suggestions. The only column that I'm interested in, of course, is the keyword column on the left-hand side here with all the different suggestions and ideas that Google is going to send back to us, and then the global monthly search volume. And if it doesn't have the highest one at the top, you want to click that, and you can toggle that back and forth to the least amount of searches, which is 16, and I like to have the those other ones. I'm sorry. I like to have the searches in descending order from the most searches a month all the way down to the least. And remember in the beginning of the video I said we want to target a keyword or a key phrase that has at least 1,000 searches a month. What this means is this broad phrase for lead MLM or leads MLM or MLM marketing lead is searched 12,000 or 74,000 times a month. And these are probably too competitive for us to try, but I always like to search because you never know. And so what I do is I come over here. If I like the keywords, I add, and I'll come down through here, and I will generally add just about all of them, all the way down to 1,000. Remember, the 1,000 searches a month was the minimum, and so I'll just come down here and I will add all these, and we can scroll down a little bit. MLM lead list. I will go all the way down to where it says 1,000. I will add all these, but I'm not going to do that right now. So once I get done adding all those, on the right hand side of the screen, do you see where it says download these keywords? And we want to click on the button that says text. And what that'll do is that will bring up this little window here. You want to make sure open file is checked, and I want to use Notepad or Notepad 2, whatever you're using, and click OK. And look at that, that's going to put it in a nice little list for us. And typically I would have a whole lot more keywords in here, but we're just going to go ahead and work with these right now. And we're going to highlight the first one. And what this list is, guys, remember these are searched for at least 1,000 times a month. Now the second thing we want to check to see how competitive they are. So what I'll do is, let me get rid of that. I'll open up another tab by clicking the plus sign. And I'll go to Google again. And we'll go ahead and paste this in here and click search. Okay guys, now remember we want to make sure that if I'll direct your attention to the bottom right hand corner here where it says SEO right down here, we want to make sure that that is the color is on, and so it's toggled on, it's not grayed out. If not, you want to left click it once and that will turn it on. And then you want to make sure that your keyword is in the search bar and go ahead and click search. And what this is going to do is going to bring up the information that we're looking for, which is the page rank. And I'm going to put my cursor right underneath each of the organic searches. Google's going to give you 10. See where it says PR1, and then come down here, PR1, PR3, PR3, PR2, PR2. What you want to do, guys, there's going to be 10 of them in here. You want to go ahead and add those all up, beginning with the first one all the way down to the bottom, okay? Like this would be 1, 2, plus 3 is 5, plus 3 is 8. I'm going to add those up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I added them all up and I got 22. And so this is when I grab my calculator. And you want to take 22, which is the total number of page ranks counted up here, and divided by 10. That's how many sites that we added, and that gives us a competition of 2.2. Remember when I said anything less than a 3, good keyword? Guess what? We're going to keep this keyword. No doubt. I'll bring up my keyword here, and best MLM lead is going to be a keyword, my primary keyword that I will write an article around. Now, what I like to do is, we already know that best MLM lead is searched more than 1,000 times. We already know that it's got a competition of less than 3. What I need is some more ideas for an article, best MLM lead. And there's several ways that you can go and research ideas for an article. But what I like to do is I like to take the keyword itself again and come back up here to the top of this page in Google and click this button that says Show Options. And make sure your keyword is still in here, best MLM lead, and scroll down here and you want to look for the Wonder Wheel. You click on the Wonder Wheel and Google's going to give us related keywords to our primary one that we're going to want to write the article around. There's our primary keyword, and here's some other ideas right here, guys. You can just be jotting these down underneath in your notepad. If you want to, free MLM leads, we can branch off and see what that part of the wheel has for ideas, for suggestions. And so you can break your article down into paragraphs, and maybe each paragraph might have one of these related keywords that's centered around your primary keyword, which is best MLM lead. And then, all right, qualified leads, I like that. You can always highlight it and put it in your notepad. You can click it, you can get some other ideas, and just brainstorm around and write an article. So that's keyword research, guys, and I will see you on the next video. Please